Namaste, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning in into Lashroomamagical to watch your general reading when it comes to Saturn being in retrograde. I will do a little bit of a playing of tarot energy check-in for you and how this actually turns out for you. This applies very well for your Sun, Rising, and Venus placements of the sign of a lovely Virgo. And, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with you. So please stick only what does resonate with you. If it's not your message, then it is probably for somebody else. And whenever you come across this reading, the time is right for you for messages to find you and to resonate with you. So let's hear about that. 3 general messages for you. There is also for one talking about your final message as an advice. I will be clarifying the messages as I usually do, Virgo. You're very welcome here in the space of lashroomamagical. So if you already have not, I would truly appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. Any case, make yourself comfortable and just enjoy the show, because that is really what all is about. If you wish a personal reading with me, Virgo, I am available for those. Definitely check the description box, because there you will have all the information written. So your first message, Virgo, is representing your subject team, your subject energy that you will experiencing or you are already experiencing. The second one is your major lesson that you are going through this Saturn retrograde. And the third one is what you should keep in mind. And by the way, Saturn retrograde is a very important period for all of us, because a lot of things that we could not face, that we did not want to face, we put it under the carpet, and we were just not ready to learn things that we could not learn. They're coming back at us. That's why it's that important. So let's talk first about your overall energy surrounding you. You have the moon, Pisces energy, major arcana of Pisces. So some of you have some water elements in the sign of Pisces prominent in your chart, but that does not have to be the case. This is number of 18, major arcana, and it equals 9, which actually already talks about closing cycles. I feel like a lot of you who will resonate with this one, you close a big cycle in which you gain a clarity. You gain some kind of wisdom. Now you know the truth. Now you have the balance with that clarity, with that truth. Your first message here as your subject theme is exactly 10 of Swords. And that is that cycle, closing off a cycle that I'm talking about. This is air energy coming through Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And it is already at 10. So this is your past. This is representation of your recent past, what you've been through. And you've been through a motherfucking lot. This is like, 10 swords all at once. And I'm very happy that this is actually appearing as your recent past, Virgo. A lot of pain, a lot of baggage, a lot of trouble-minded, overthinking, overanalyzing, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. I felt this one coming for you, really. So this is, a subject theme for you that a lot of you are experiencing, you were experiencing. I feel like probably recently, it does represent your recent past. So recently you closed one cycle and started automatically the new one. And I feel like you still have some kind of a marks from the energy of the 10 of Swords. That's why it is appearing as your first message, Virgo, as that opening of the team subject energy. When it comes to your major lesson, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is your energy, earth energy, and it talks about teamwork. It talks about project. It talks about unity of multiple energies working together. This is teamwork. I will be clarifying to see what this is more about. And what you should keep in mind is to have that new start. Don't be afraid to go into the unknown. Don't be afraid to start new business. Don't be afraid to jump into conclusions if you feel like that's it. Universe is here supporting you. You should keep in mind that that's it. This is a new start for you. And if you feel like even if you feel a little bit afraid, that is totally normal for us as a human race. It is the unknown, but this is taking a risk, taking a leap of faith with the message of a fool. Aquarius and Aries energy. This is zero major arcana, so it's really like starting point. I'm having a natural light that should not bother you because you can hear me, and that is the most important, that you hear and understand me. But yeah, so let's clarify your messages before I go into your final message and your advice, Virgo. So don't be afraid to take this leap of faith. Follow your heart, even though you are a little bit afraid, even though you do not know what is expecting you. And, you as a Virgo, you don't like that. You like to be predictable and to know. I get that. But I feel like this is something that you were meant to go through with that Ten of Swords, so you can actually land taking this leap of faith. I mean, you do have your clarity now, and I feel like a lot of you're pretty happy about that, with that moon as your overall energy. So let's see about Ten of Swords. Yeah. Some of you're still recovering, and that is actually the energy that I was picking up. Like 9 is already closing a cycle, and with the Ten of Swords, you just are entering that new space. We have a message of being open to receive. You should. At the bottom of that, we have schizophrenia. So those are these difficulties of the mind. Your mind still trying kind of not to play tricks on you, but maybe even that. But I feel like it's more like your mind may be reminding you what you've been through. All that pain, all that hurt, all that memories, all those experiences. But again, this was meant to be for you, Virgo. And again, now you know. Now you know. Now you have the clarity. Now you have the truth. So give your best to really be open, because you have messages to receive. You have new experiences to receive. And don't let the mind play tricks and games on you to keep you stuck kind of with that schizophrenia energy in that space of, oh gosh, I've been through that and it's been like that and it hurt so much, and Three of Pentacles, we have exhaustion as a clarification, and we have the Creator underneath the deck. I feel like this is a call from the universe for you actually to be really open to receive the messages, which is actually going to happen through some teamwork. However this resonate with you, because it's going to be different for every single one of you, of course. So for some of you, this may be career, business, some special connections with people, with family, with people who are just surrounding you, your space, your energy. You're exhausted. It's almost like you already are working a lot, and I feel like you almost have that mindset, which may be connected with that schizophrenia energy, that working with others is just too much exhausting for you. I feel like you are not really a team worker because you want to be independent. You want to show what you have to offer. And maybe that's why exhaustion is appearing here as a clarification. But again, we have creator at the bottom of the deck, which is this is something that you need to do. This is something that you also need to go through. This is again your major lesson, so no wonder why actually exhausting is appearing. Like it takes a lot of energy from you to work together. For some of you, you may be separated, divorced, and you need to work with your ex-partner, maybe because you have children together or you share some kind of a properties, who knows. And it's just, you know, you don't want to bother with that because it takes all of your energy. But this is exactly what you need to learn, Virgo. That's why it is appearing as a second message, as a major lesson from Saturn retrograde for you, Virgo, that you need to go through these states. You need to overcome this exhaustion. And you actually need this teamwork to move on, because I feel like that teamwork with the Three of Pentacles is actually going to show you big potential of what may expect you on the other side of the unknown, because it may tend to be beautiful. It may tend to be very creative with the creator, very positive, you know, for your highest good, definitely. Yeah. So let's see about the Fool. Talking to them. Yeah, we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck, and we have actually healing appearing here. This will heal you. This will give you the treatment that you need. You may not know what is expecting you on the other side, but it's good so. You should not know, so you can actually take the leap of faith. That way it's more exciting, and you will feel that is actually healing you, that is maybe healing that connection, whether this is, you know, co-worker, whether this is family member, whoever this is. I feel like this is some type of a connection that is maybe a little bit of toxic, but it does not necessarily to be that way, but it's really like dragging your energy, you know. And exactly, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, Scorpio Major Arcana. This is something unexpectedly happening here that is like, you know, universe pushing you to take that leap of faith, to jump into the unknown, to create that new space, which, you know, calls after healing and recovery. And this is quite beautiful, Virgo, actually. So let's see your final messages. And then I will post some advice for you, Virgo, that you need to hear from my chakra messages that I have created. Whoop, whoop. So let's see, maybe two. We have love is the reason you were born with that equality. Love is the reason. Each person in your life is there for a reason, and that reason always has something to do with love. Yeah, I feel like that is exactly applying to this. That's why the teamwork is needed. You were born with that equality. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strengths, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Yeah. Some of you need to hear that. So we have two messages as an advice for you. Yeah, this Ten of Swords is still kind of active. And again, I'm being pulled again to that schizophrenia message at the bottom of the deck, We have the third eye chakra, sixth chakra coming through. No mental peace, much minded chatter. So let me just, yeah. And you also have a general one. Someone is watching you, secret admirer. So you may know this person or you don't. Anyway, this is what you need to hear when it comes to your messages from the Saturn retrograde. I hope this was helpful, and if it does resonate with you, feel free to let me know in the comment section, because I'm always happy to see when people take time to comment on my ratings. Thank you very much once again for being here, for having me, for viewing Lashroomamagical.